Welcome to my second tutorial on using Google Classroom. My name is Lisa Falcone, and in this video I will provide you with information on finding everything in your stream in Google Classroom. Let's go into the classroom we created in the last video. What we need to do now is open our browser and go to our Google Waffle. As long as you're logged in, all this information will appear. So we'll click on our waffle, click on more, and we found our Google Classroom icon. So this has opened up Google Classroom for us, and now we can click on the name of the classroom that we want to open. I'm going to choose Mrs. Falcone's Grade 8 Science class. The stream is where all your postings and assignments will appear. Any postings by students or other teachers will appear here as well. It is important to note that the most recent post will always be at the top of your stream, with the oldest at the bottom. You may wish to keep this in mind when first developing your classroom. Let's take a look around first. The top area below your toolbar is where you can personalize your classroom theme. Google Classroom will automatically choose an image for you if it can from its gallery. You can, however, change the theme using standardized images from Google like this. Let's go into Select Theme, and the gallery has a variety of different picture options that you can choose from. There's lots of beautiful options here. If you go into Patterns, you could also choose a pattern if you like instead. I'm just going to select this pattern here. So all you do is click on it, you'll see the check mark, and then you can click on Select Class Theme. This time I'm going to cancel, however, because there's another option. You can upload photos from your own computer, either on your desktop or from the computer. So let's click on Upload Photo. So I have a picture here. I could click and drag it here, like that. Or I can go to Select a Photo from your computer, and I'm going to choose that option. So here I have a lovely picture of a beach. I'm going to click on that, click Open, and it's uploading my image on my computer. You also have the option of widening your image, cropping it, etc. I'm going to leave this as is, select Class Theme, and now I have a new image in my background. Once you are happy with your image, you can move on to take a look at the left side of the screen. So the menu over here has a variety of options. The first button allows you to show deleted items. You could just click here if you would like that option. I'm going to keep mine off. You could set this as your preference. And below here is an important setting that you want to set right away depending on the purpose of your classroom. The three options you have are students can post and comment, students can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. So I'm going to choose students can post and comment because I want my students to have the option to do that. Below this is the upcoming section where assignments will be listed. Clicking on View All brings you to another screen that lists all the activities you have assigned, along with the due date. As you can see, we have nothing here yet. If we take a look just below the top of the screen, you will see that you can view other classrooms as well. So I could go in and view other assignments here. At the top of the screen are links to Review and Reviewed, where you can find work you have already completed. Let's go back to our stream now. The next section we will review is Topics. The Topics section is where you may wish to split up various content in your classroom into modules, for example. Because my classroom is for science, I may want to create 4 different modules, one for each unit of science. To do so, I need to click on Add Topic, type in the topic title, and click Add. I can then add my next topic as follows. Click Add, and so on until all my topics are entered. What is nice about this feature is that all information stored here can be viewed separately from the general stream by clicking on that topic. You see here, this is where it demonstrates that you're in that topic. So let's go back to our stream. The last area we should look at is the stream itself. This is where you can post announcements, assignments, questions, or reuse a post. In order to create a post, you hover your mouse over the plus sign and all your options will appear. Let's take a look at each one individually. In announcement, it shows us which classroom we are posting in and who we are posting to. There is an option to post to individual students once you have populated them in your classroom. Below here is where you would actually post your announcement. I'm just going to type a little announcement here, reminding my students about something. I can then choose what topic I would like to post in. Here I'm going to post this in the Understanding Life Systems topic. If I didn't want to post it there, I could choose no topic or create a topic, but I'm just going to leave it here. Down below is where you can attach documents to this post as well. But if you have any questions about attaching files, please visit my third video for further information about attaching files. To the right of the window is the trash can where you can use to discard your post. And here, lastly, is the post button. If you click the down arrow, you see that you could post your announcement immediately. You can schedule it for another time. Clicking here brings you up the calendar. So I'm just going to leave this here and you can choose another time. But let's go back for now. And once again, you click the down arrow and you have the option to save as a draft. I'm just going to choose to post this now. So I'll click post. And you see that we have now posted our announcement here. And if we scroll down to topics, I can go on understanding life systems, and our announcement is there. So let's go back to our stream. So on my plus button again, I'm going to this time choose assignment. It has similar options here at the top, but as we look further down our window, we also have the option for instructions down here. We can choose a topic, and again, this time I'm going to choose my life systems because that's where I'm putting everything right now. And I need to actually put a title for an assignment here. I'm going to create a cell project assignment. And these are the instructions, and you can complete that information. Again, you can post files or attach files, links, or YouTube here. And to the right again is our trash can. And lastly, we have the assign button. Once again, you can schedule it for later or save it as a draft. So I'm just going to click on assign again. So as we can see, there's our cell project assignment. It has a different icon than our announcement, which really didn't have an icon. It just has my avatar listed here. A question is an opportunity for you to poll your students for feedback, formative assessment, or something fun. So let's click on the question option. I'm going to type in a short question here. So this helps me to determine what my students might know about cells, which we are currently doing. Again, there is the option for instructions. I can change my due date. Let's put in a due date this time. I'm going to have it due the end of the week. No time is required. I'm going to put it under life systems again. And here we have an option for a short answer or multiple choice. Let's leave it at short answer. I can decide if I want my students to be allowed to reply to each other. I could turn that off if I like. And here, I give students the option to edit their answers. Again, the option to attach files or links. And here, the button says ask instead of post. And I can once again schedule it for later or save as draft. I'm going to click on ask. So now, my question is at the top of my stream. And once again, you'll see here the question icon, so you know that it's a question instead. The last option is a nice feature if you have multiple classrooms and want to reuse your postings from one classroom to another. I'm going to click on the Reuse Post icon, and then I can select the post from the classroom that I want to use. I'm going to click on Mrs. Falcone's Grade 8 Poetry class. I'm going to highlight the post that I want to use. And down here, it's important to note that you can click on Create New Copies of All Attachments and then select Reuse. Okay, that took a little bit of time, but you see I have the post here that I wanted. So it now says that it will be posted in my Grade 8 Science class. It's available for all students. I can change anything that I like or leave everything the same. The other option I want to show you is the topic here. You can change that to a topic that you already have. I'm not going to do that though, because I want to show you what will happen if you forget. Okay, so I'm going to assign this to my class. And in a minute, so we can see this assignment is now in my science class. However, the topic is Module 2 Poetry. Well, I don't have a poetry unit in my science. So Google has automatically in topics created that module for me. But that's not what I really want. So if I look at the three dots to the right here, I can go in and edit. And here I can go back and change the module that I wanted in, so my life systems. And then just go down to save. This is how we can edit any of our postings. If I want to go over here and get rid of this topic, again, I just click on the three dots, select delete, delete, and this topic is now gone. Once something has been posted, there is the option of commenting below the post. So if I click in here, I could type some comments just as students are able to do. This option is moderated by the teacher in settings as to whether or not students are allowed to comment. And then I can just click on post. The last item I want to show you in Stream is to do with the placement of postings. Unfortunately, we are unable to pin a post, but we can move it to the top of the stream, at least temporarily. So you'll see my most recent post is up here, and my oldest post, or the first one, is down here. However, I might want to move that to the top of my page, at least temporarily. So I can click on the dots on the side, select Move to Top, and it has now moved my post to the top of the page. To learn how to populate your data in Google Classroom by adding attachments or links, view video 3 for details. Thank you.